Hello, and welcome to another episode of Craftaway with me, Bullybait. And today we are here in the community area, and I know I said at the end of last episode that we would be leaving, but that turned out to be a lie. So instead, I ended up doing a ton of work over here. It's not actually on this side, it's actually in front of me, but we're not looking over there right now. We're not looking. So I've done a ton of work. I've dropped over 6 or 7 double chests of dirt down, doing a ton of terraforming and just some basic changes. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna start out doing something a little bit different. Let's just do /game mode C so that we can fly around. We'll take a look at some of the cool things that have happened recently. Okay, so right here is where the super smelter used to be, and now Klautos came through and put this cool house right here. And as you can see, there's plots all over the place and they're different colors, and we'll talk about that later. But first, let's just talk about some different things. So I've added in this pathway right here. Obviously, it's not been upgraded, but as you can tell over here, the main road has been switched over to stone. Like I said, I was going to. It's cobblestone, andesite, and gravel mixture. Actually, I want to go through and swap out these slabs, but I haven't got there yet. Sunfire came through and put in this awesome bridge. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Awesome stuff. WriteEscape, I terraformed over his house and made it this sort of moundy thing. He's probably going to go through and change that, but he's having computer issues, so we haven't got that. He hasn't got to that yet. You can see I've like changed a lot of the hill space right here, and I haven't made it to this way yet. That's next. This is where the castle is gonna go. As you can see, I put another portal over there so that you can get to the castle build pretty quickly. We put in this reservoir right here, and I didn't cover over this hole. Really? I would have thought I would have covered that over. Because I did go through and like push a bunch of dirt up onto this hill here, and it definitely looks a lot better. We put in this reservoir so that KunipshunFit's aqueduct would be coming through, would work better. And as you can see, it comes down through here. I'm gonna wipe up some of this experience points. We went through and terraformed this river that he put in, and he put in this bridge, and it looks really good. I like it a lot. So what are we doing today? We are working on the plot system, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly over here to where I've started the build, and what we're gonna do is build a plot picking system. So the idea here is that we're gonna work together as a group to build a village, and what we're gonna do is I want to add a little thing to it. So this is the town zoning commission, and what you'll do is you'll go inside and you'll be able to pick a plot. It'll have a little redstone gizmo in here, and it'll give you a plot, so you don't have to choose one. You just can go ahead and pick a plot based on what you think you want to build, and then it'll give you one. And the colors are based on different things, and we'll go over that a little bit later. I want to get started on this redstone build. So first things first, I'm going to sleep, and then I will see you in just a minute. Okay, welcome back, and I know what you're thinking. Why do I need a big redstone gizmo to pick out a plot when really all you need is a dispenser? So if I took a dispenser, right? If I figure out where my dispensers are. So if I take a dispenser and I take a button and I put whatever I want in there, right? So I take this and I set it down like this. I can color code them that they had whatever you needed in there, right? And then you would go through and be like, okay, I want a red plot. Boom. And as long as this only had red plots in there, it would only give me whatever. It'd give me some random red plot, right? Click. Now I could do that, but I want to have it. I want it to be a little bit more involved than that, just because what fun is this? Is this a cool redstone build, guys? You guys really psyched about this redstone build, or would you like to see something better? So I have an idea for what I think I want to do. I left the back of this building kind of just flat for right now, and it's not even like filled in, so I could definitely go bigger if I need to. I haven't even attempted to add that on there. I just wanted to get the front put on the building. I think it looks pretty good. I wanted to get the front put on the building so that I would have walls to work from, so that the redstone machine wasn't like too close to the door or too far away or didn't seem right, and I couldn't have a cool interior, because we're gonna do a cool interior for this as well. I'm gonna get some redstone stuff together and maybe get like it started, and we'll come back in just a minute, and I'll show you guys what I've got taken care of, right? So I think I have basic idea of what we're gonna do. So right here I have this little gizmo, and there's some I believe these are droppers back here going into hoppers that just run over there. And basically what we're gonna do is you'll be able to choose a plot by color, because each color is going to represent something different. Like green is residential housing, yellow is place build, so this is these are pre-chosen what they're going to be for sure. You're not going to be able to just put whatever you want in that spot. Red is challenge builds, blue is currently that square right there, and the castle. So I do reserve the right to change these colors. These are just placeholders for now. Brown doesn't exist. I'm going to use a different color for the port area, and I'm going to use a different color for the farming area, which is really not even close to being done. That part hasn't even been started yet. So I think that's what we're going to leave this with. These might be the same colors, they might not be. I was going to use blue for over there, the castle area, just plotting out. I don't need to plot out a lot of the castle, that's the thing. Like, I only need to do, like, where the doors are going to be, and maybe the edging of the walls. But I don't need to do much over there at all, because we're going to do that together. I do need to make a banner. I did come up with a good banner idea, I think. I'm just gonna have to go through and make it. It takes a lot of dye and a little bit of time, but I think we'll have something cool. So let's talk about how this works out. Right? So you pick your color, choose it, and it will come down here. The light will flash and it will spit out green. Right? So it'll spit out the color that you just chose. You then take your concrete block that you have that matches your plot color, and you put it in this chest, and it'll take it down here and it'll put it in a dropper vader. So what I want to do is go from the top of this dropper vader back over to here, so that it'll reload the droppers with the right color, right? So it'll take it and it will drop it in here. But what I want to do is put a item sorter on the back of here. And what will happen is when the item sorter goes off for each item, it'll give off a redstone signal. At that point, you can then use that signal to set off the plot picker part. And then that'll put that in a chest somewhere for you to pick up. Does that make sense? Alright, so let's do it again. We'll just do pick the plot you want. It spits it out. I might move this to a different side or something. You put it in here. It goes down through here, up an item elevator. The item comes around here and then gets sorted. When it's sorted, it then chooses the plot. That's gonna be my idea anyway. I need to take a look at Impulse's item sorter. It's the one we're gonna use. It's been a while since I've actually built one. I know they're like super easy, but I don't want the hoppers to go the wrong direction. And I also don't want to set it up so that it's too low, because I don't want to accidentally lock this hopper. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go and take a look at a couple of tutorials, and then we'll see what we'll have some more redstone taken care of. See you guys in a minute. All right, guys, a little progress update for you. Now everything is all set up, including my item filters here. We got these all figured out. Right now, I'm just using brown concrete. I might name them once we get things a little bit more situated. But at this point, you can click this button, and it will kick out your concrete, and then you can put the concrete in this chest, and it will put it back. That's basically the extent of what we've got done so far. Hope it puts it back. 22. I don't know how many it was supposed to have. Let's see. 23. It's gonna be a little bit longer still. Did it not make it? Stuck somewhere? Stuck right there. Why is it stuck right there? It's only one item? Let's see. This is the version of the item sorter that I normally use. I don't want to have to like crazy version. Right there. It just stops right there every time. Let's see what happens if I just add another one of these to it. I already have everything prepared right here. I have the heaters and the redstone dust. Repeater there and a repeater there. Here. I wonder, you know what? Hold on, let's try it this way. Now where did that block go? Right here. All right, and not in any of those. Did it go all the way to the top? No. No, it's right there. All right, so that's as far as this one seems to be able to push it. I don't know why that with just, it's probably because there's only one block. Like this is probably a setup for if you had more than one block. Right, and we put this here, that there, that puts it there, put a block here. It's not in there, it should be up here now. And I need to get a torch on that block. Jump high enough to get it up there. Okay, let's break this one and put the dust back. Playing with item elevators. Man, I wish they would just get the block version of this like it is in Java set up already. That would be nice. So you stick it in there. Click, click, click. It goes up to the top. It's not stuck here anymore. Stuck there? Yes. Stuck right here. see. What if I just used a couple of repeaters? Loop the signal like I did with the here and here, and then just like this. And just slow it down by a tick. Add this. Break this down. Okay, and here we go. Did it go all the way to the top? Yeah, it went all the way to the top, but it didn't click over. All right, so maybe those repeaters need a little bit more time on them. Go up here, we'll add a few more ticks. One there and one there. There, and it's empty. Now it should have gone back over here. Let's see and check to see if it had, what, 23 it was supposed to have in there? 23! Alright, so 100%. Let's try it again. Take the brown out. Flashes gives me the block. I can take the block, bring it over here, stick it in this box. It goes all the way to the top. And then back over here. 23. Thank you. Whew. Okay, guys, the redstone is done. Finally, after having been reworked about 1,000,000 times, but it works now. So now, if you sit here and you decide, okay, I want a red one, a red plot, it'll flash and give you a red token, and then you can use that red token over here. But let's say you change your mind, you want to push a brown one instead. Decide at the last minute you want a brown plot. Then you can take a brown plot, and you can put it in here, and it will send it all the way through to the back where it gets. So, brown. Oh, I just didn't take out my last test one. Okay. So the idea here that I had to do was this, my item elevator kept stopping halfway. I don't know why. So I'm using this design, which is a little bit different, and how it works is when one goes through here, it creates a pulse, which is just long enough to shut off this torch so that this can send enough pulses to send this to send the pulse all the way to the top. It's really resource intensive, and it's not a very good design. And I probably could have used something better, but I just threw it together really quick. And on the back here, we have pistons that come down that use redstone blocks to fire these droppers, which would have your tokens that have the right color in them. Well, they would have the pieces of paper with the coordinates for the plots on them. And then I got a map over here. As you can see, I got started on what I'm thinking for the inside of this building. I definitely want to have a map here, and I think I'm going to go through and change out all of the green for a darker color. All the green plots for a darker color. Because you can't see them on the map. And I really would like to be able to see all the plots on the map and see the world as it fills in. That would be really cool. It would also be really nice to be able to see how much you know is done and how much isn't done. I think it'll be worth it to go ahead and swap them all out for a different color. I'll probably do that in between episodes, but that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I am all out of time. But we got all the redstone done, and next episode we're gonna do all the building. We're gonna finish this build up. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button, because I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.